Yeah, it's a trade-off from the winds. It was very windy over the weekend. As expected, widespread 35 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. Most of the valley and delta saw gusts over 40, if not over 45 miles per hour. Look at Sacramento, though. That's at the Executive Airport in South Sacramento, 51 mile per hour gust. That was on yesterday. Winds are still out of the north. It's still breezy, and in the high country, we've got some easterly winds. Still windy, but nothing like what we had over the weekend. We don't even see gusts right now across the valley or in the high country, none that are being picked up by the data there. So winds, we can say for sure, are tapering off, but it will remain breezy through the overnight, and that'll keep temperatures mild. Afternoon temperatures going way up. We're going to be in the 90s as we go through the rest of the work week. But honestly, we've got a pretty quiet stretch of weather on the way, especially when we get to the Memorial Day weekend and onward. So made it to 85 today in Sacramento, 86 in Stockton, 84 in Modesto, 80 Jackson, 75 in Placerville, 57 in Truckee, and 55 up in Tahoe. Temperatures right now in the valley still in the 60s and low 70s, and that is in large part because we still have that northerly wind, which is a warming wind. Again, it's not real strong. We saw it on the map just a minute ago, but as that breeze continues through the overnight, it will keep us warmer than where we would normally be. 68 right now as we look towards the Tower Bridge. We'll be falling through the 60s and getting just into those mid to upper 50s once we get to sunrise. So a very mild start to Tuesday. 57 in Sacramento, 56 in Stockton, 55 Modesto, 57 in Fairfield, 60 in Vacaville, 40s and 50s in the foothills, and 20s in the high country. Remember that breeze going to continue through the overnight, and it will actually continue, especially west of I-5 through the mid-morning hours before it finally comes to an end, and we'll actually see a bit of a delta breeze developing for the first time in a few days. We'll have a little delta breeze tomorrow. Warming up though, temps in the low 90s, 91 Sacramento, 91 Stockton, 91 Modesto, 81 Sonora, 83 in Jackson, 83 in Auburn, 66 in Tahoe, and 63 in Tahoe, and 66 in Truckee tomorrow. That departure from normal, about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than normal for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as temps climb into those low to middle 90s. But look towards the weekend. We're back in those low to middle 80s. So high pressure builds the next few days, but doesn't move in. So we're just going to be sitting on the eastern edge of that ridge. That system moves out, and we get another high building off to our east. So we're going to be in between a couple of high pressures, and some low pressure systems don't quite dip into Northern California, even as we roll in towards the final few days of May. So that means some hot temperatures the next few days, definitely warmer than where we should be in the 90s. But then as we go into the long weekend and Monday, Tuesday, we're in those low to mid 80s. So much more seasonal weather, and over the next 10 days, pretty quiet. Not a lot of wind outside of a delta breeze, not looking at any rain, not looking at any snow for sure. So yeah, a little quiet stretch of weather, something we haven't had for a little while.